What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how you can blow up your Instagram faster than what anyone else is going to tell you. I'm sure this is going to be my best video I've posted on YouTube yet. And yeah, I'm sitting here. I don't have some crazy camera equipment. I'm in my workout clothes, but that doesn't matter. I don't really care about edits and all this cool looking videos, for myself at least. What I care about is good information. So that's what I'm going to give you guys today. Now, we're going to be talking about trial reels, right? Now, first, we're going to talk about the traditional trial reel method that you've heard other people talk about possibly before, and then we're going to get into the strategy that I invented that 100x a creator's views within 1 week. So make sure you watch the entire video. If you just want to skip through till the end and see that method, you're not going to get it. Throughout the whole video, you have to have a full understanding of what trials actually are, right? So I guess first, I should show you guys that this isn't clickbait. We actually 100x a creator's views within, I say a week. It was probably less. This was back in December when trial reels had first came out, right? And so as you can see here on screen, over 1 million views in 1 day. It was absolutely insane. I didn't expect it. This creator has started with 10K views a day just a week before. If I have screenshots of the before, I'll share them, but I don't know if I actually do. So I'll search. If I have them, you'll see them on the screen. And then here we also have the link clicks. They should be on the screen too. The link clicks went absolutely insane. We were getting over 400, 500 subs a day with this method. So very good method. And now that I'm finally seeing people talk about just normal trials, I was like, you know what, I'm going to drop a video on trials. I'm going to share all the sauce. I don't gatekeep information. I believe in sharing information. I don't think if other people make more money, it's going to make me less money. That's not how business works, in my opinion. So without further ado, let's get into it. First of all, what are trial reels? Well, I guess we should start with the competition going on in social media. It's intense. TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Shorts, all these platforms and others are competing for who can have the most creators and the most engaging content. So what they're doing for that is they're trying to help creators as much as possible. They're introducing features that make it easier for us, right? So Instagram came out with this trial reels feature around November, December, I forget the exact date, doesn't matter. But what this trial reel feature was it's a way for creators that they can test posting something on their page before they post it to see how it's going to resonate with their audience. So there's two main things you need to understand about trial reels. One, they do not pop up on your main feed. So if you post a lot of the same video, no one would see that on your main feed. Secondly, they're only shown to non-followers, so your followers will not see them. And also, this is really good for growing your account. We're going to reference both of those points throughout this whole video. So with that being said, let's get into the first method, which is the traditional intended use of trial reels. What is it? Well, it's for testing videos, hence the name trials. How do you do that? So let's say we have a 10-second clip where we're saying blah, 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 blah for 10 seconds, right? But let's say you want to test it. You want to test different hooks on each video, or you could test different hashtags on each video, different captions, different anything you can think of that's slightly different. You could do that. You could post that same video 10 times on trials, then 1 day later, 2 days later, whichever videos perform the best, you can then decide to post that to your main feed, and now everyone can see it. So that's great, right? Now, one thing we need to know is that the trials that you didn't even post, they're still going to get views. So you're going to be gaining followers, interaction, and IG is going to be further refining your audience and giving you people that are more qualified to see your content. So that's a great thing. If you're just testing like that, you should use this for all your reels. Always be posting them on trials, whichever one's the best. Boom, 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 boom. Put it on the page, because you never know. You never know how Instagram's going to react to said hook. You know things that might be better, and you can kind of tell when something might be worse. However, you don't really know. So it's a great feature for that. I definitely recommend you always use it. I would get more in depth with this, but it's pretty straightforward. Test different videos. Use it. Trials are very unforgiving. So they're kind of exponential. So if you have a video that's bad, it's going to get like really bad views on trials. But if it's good, it's going to get a lot of views on trials. So trials are a very good judgment for that. Now we'll get into the method that I invented. It's absolutely insane. I'm telling you, 100x on views, you don't see that. Nobody else does this. I don't know anybody else that's 100x views in a few days. I'm not saying I'm better than anybody. I'm just saying I haven't seen it. So how does this method work? Well, trials, I discovered, do not have an upper limit. It's the same with posting content. You can post as much unique content as you want. You know, I mean, maybe like 1,000's too many, but 1,000's insane. We didn't get to 1,000. The point is, what you do is you take a trial. You're going to need to test a lot of different videos, but you need to find a video that's getting a few thousand views to 10,000 views. It depends on your page size, but once you find that video, what you can then do is mass post this video hundreds of times a day, and you're view farming. You're going to get hundreds and hundreds of thousands of views just from trials. Nobody's going to see that you're spamming these videos, and they're all going to be coming to your page, boom, 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 and your link clicks are going to go through the roof. Absolutely insane. We're using this on every single creator. Okay, so then how do you do this, right? How do you make every video slightly unique so that Instagram doesn't think you're spamming? A very important point. Now I'm going to show you guys how you can go in CapCut and do this. Okay, so we're here with the video that we're going to want to post on trials. So you need to make this unique. What you're going to want to do is you're going to scroll over to this adjustments tab. Now what you're going to do is you're just going to change like the saturation maybe a little bit, maybe a little bit of contrast here, a little bit of clarity, something like that. You guys need to do a few different ones. This is just so Instagram sees this video as unique. So let's say this video is for 10 different trials. Now you could do more than 10, but this is just to keep it safe. So what we're going to use now is we're going to use this red diamond feature that CapCut has. And what this is going to do is it's going to make every single video unique. So out of these 10, you keep the same adjustments. What you're going to do now is make different diamond adjustments ever so slightly. So go ahead and export your first one. Then what you're going to do is make another diamond, change the zoom just a bit on it. Now go ahead and export that one as well. Then we're going to make a third diamond. You change the zoom, export that as well. Now after this, you don't have to keep adding tons of diamonds, because if you just go in and change another diamond zoom, it's going to be unique enough. Trials aren't too sensitive, but when you're posting so many of them, stuff like this, you know, you don't want to get flagged for spam. That's the whole point of this. So this is for like 10 to 20 different trials. Now after you do this, what you're going to want to do is remove these red diamonds, go back to adjustments, and they're going to change something. So you can use like filters if you want even, and this works. So now, let's say you've done 20 different like that. Now we've gone here with the clear filter, and then boom, rinse and repeat, go back to the red diamonds. If you don't go in CapCut, you can also face swap. You can face swap your own face on each individual reel. However, I don't do it this way, but you can do it that way. There's different ways to do it. Now, when you post these trials, more hashtags is better. Now, this is contrary to typical Instagram, but trial reels behave much differently than regular posts. Regular posts, you use hashtags, doesn't really do anything. It helps group your audience. It can do that. However, you see most people post with no hashtags now, and they do just fine, right? So hashtags, not too important with normal reels. Trial reels, you will get more. Another piece of sauce, we're putting car hashtags in our trials. So we'll have the normal, you know, hashtag brunette, hashtag for the boys, you know, hashtags like this. But then we're also putting GT3 RS, Porsche, different cars, because the car community is the biggest spenders. That's why you used to see people have the car descriptions in their captions. It's because they're the biggest spenders. They have the most disposable income. It's a statistic. Sorry. So they'll actually help your trials, because the algorithm is kind of broken on trials and it's not as smart. Like, it'll still promote your video greater. So use hashtags, view farm, and you can just go ahead and mass post these. We do this for our creators, and you know, it's turned out pretty nicely, and it helps grow your Instagram overall. Of course, you're gonna need to have good content to begin with. You need a good content framework if you wanna make it long term, but once you have that, boom, all your pages on your main feed, their views are just gonna be going up and up and up. Before we started this, her page had maybe 2-3K views, like average per video, and then after the trials have blown up, now all those old videos are like 30, 40, 50K, and of course like there's videos that went bigger, but that's just average. So make sure you're taking advantage of this feature, and also make sure you guys stay tuned. This video is a little shorter, but it's pretty straightforward. I'm not gonna sit here and waste time. I will say you're going to be seeing stuff on this channel. I'm going to be giving you guys the raw, amazing information. Everything that I know, I'll be willing to share it. I don't believe in gatekeeping. So if you guys have any questions, you want to hear a video on any topic, you know, that relates to what I do, then, you know, go ahead and drop that comment and I'll answer it. Also, go ahead and check my Instagram, but you guys probably came from Instagram. I don't really know, that I have to shout myself out. And anyways, yeah, guys, print off of this method. Don't fade it. Just because it's simple does not mean it doesn't work. So with that being said, y'all have a good day, night, whatever time it is for you, and Rich Dog out.